Hey, Scorpio, intuitive soul coach here with your July 2023 monthly reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. These are general readings, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, Scorpio, the key themes showing up for you in the month of July. You have body talk, detox, and you also have soul lessons here. So for a lot of you, the emphasis is on your body, mind, and soul for the month of July. I'm getting that a lot of you are entering into alignment with your body and your mind. You're able to tune in better. Your intuition is heightened this month. And for a lot of you, you're focusing on that self-love piece because the body talks all about you loving yourself unconditionally. Some of you may be exercising, you may be taking a look at your mental health, speaking to a therapist, a coach, a professional, a mentor, listening to affirmations or guided meditations. For others of you, you are focusing on your body image, chakra healing, healthy body and mind. And it's not coming from an egocentric place. It's coming from I want to be healthy. I want to be able to travel and do the things that I want to do without my body not supporting me along the way. So I feel it's very important for you to connect this month, integrate new routines, new foods, new lifestyle changes and choices. I also sense that some of you may be hiking. You may be going up into maybe the mountains. I'm sensing that you're spending a little bit of time outdoors, out in nature, connecting with Mother Gaia, Mother Earth. So this is a really beautiful energy of reconnection, integration, and alignment. Now you also have the detox card, Scorpio. So for a lot of you, you are eliminating toxicity from your mind, from your body, from your heart. I feel like you've been carrying some hidden things within the heart center here that it's time for you to release. And this is a choice that you are making. No one else is making for you. Maybe in the past, friends or family or loved ones or therapists or coworkers said, oh, you just need to get over that, or that's not a big deal. Don't worry about it. And it's something that no one can tell you when that perfect timing is. But I feel for you in the month of July, you're saying, I'm finally ready to let something go here. And it could have been drama that occurred 20 years ago, 20 months ago, or 20 days ago. But this is healthy body and mind. So it goes hand in hand with the body talk card. A lot of you may be going on a cleanse. There could be a marathon. There could be a diet that you are testing out here. I'm getting here Mediterranean diet. I'm also getting cutting out sugars, processed foods, trying to eliminate or cut back on maybe pastries, caffeine, things of that nature. For others of you, you may be juicing or going on a juice cleanse as well, but you're releasing those things that hold you back from really tapping in. And a lot of you want to connect with your higher self. You want to be at that higher frequency. In order for you to do so, something in the physical is weighing you down. So a lot of you may be getting rid of processed meats, or you may be taking a look at anything extra you are carrying within the body, the mind. Again, it's something heavy that's been weighing upon you, but I feel like you're releasing. Now, some of you had to go through some difficult times, some challenges. It could be some health issues. It may be eating disorders. It could have been depression. Of course, please seek professional guidance if need be. But you have the soul lessons card here showing up, Scorpio. So this is all about inner growth. There could have been a karmic cycle, a relationship, or a situation that you've gone through in the past, but I am sensing here that it's made you stronger. This is about gaining that wisdom, and the only way you would have been able to gain that wisdom and the knowledge is through experience, and you have that backing you up here. And now that you know better, do better is what I'm hearing here for you. Now that you know, and there's resources and there's something that has helped you along this healing path, you're making some new choices when it comes to your lifestyle. And I feel like it's really going to benefit you on all levels. And it's also, I'm getting here attracting love. And I know it's way over here in left field, but there's something with attracting love because you love yourself. It could be attracting Soulmate, it doesn't have to be a romantic soulmate. We get caught up in soulmate thinking that it has to be a romantic love, but it can be a companion animal. It can be a close friendship, whatever this is here for you. It certainly could be love if you're looking for that, but I feel like you have the strength, you have the wisdom, the dedication, the energy here to reach out and to connect. Now, some of you may be teaching other people the things that you've learned. Okay, you may be yourself a teacher, a guide, a coach, a counselor, a mentor, or a healer, because again, you have the experience. And a lot of you have had to overcome, or you're still working on overcoming your own stuff within your own personal life that is showing up for you to help others. And you learn in the process. So there is this reciprocity here showing up, whether it's your own clients or patients, whether it's you and your own children, your romantic relationships, family dynamics. I'm getting a strong pull towards healing, maybe some childhood wounding. Some of you may care for children. I'm getting here, you may be an advocate, Scorpio, an advocate, whatever that may be, an advocate for maybe helping people with substance abuse or helping children, battered women and children, domestic violence, things of that nature. Or you may be an advocate for a greener lifestyle here. Whatever this is for you, if you feel that tug, if you feel that call, that is your calling. That is your intuition saying, don't ignore the pull. Don't ignore the whisper. Now, when it comes to the tarot here, your first card out is the High Priestess. This is the energy here of trusting your intuition instead of second guessing it. It's making decisive decisions and sticking with them, staying consistent. That could be a challenge for some of you, is consistency. It could be practicing those spiritual routines, those spiritual habits that you want for yourself. It can be staying on a schedule. Some of you, you want to increase your intuition and you think possibly, well, I'd love to do this, therefore I'm going to start meditating, and you meditate maybe on Monday, and by Saturday you haven't meditated all week. So it's something here with practice, 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 and set up a routine for yourself. Because I feel like you are shaking things up. If you want to release something, then we must work every day on releasing it. And same goes for, a new opportunity. We have to be able to make that room. So I do sense that there's release, there's letting go, but there's also beautiful new things coming in here for you. And look at that third eye. It is blooming. It is beautiful and green. Some of you have green eyes. Some of you may meet someone with green eyes. I'm also getting some of you Scorpios may be getting a facial. There could be something with a makeover. You may be taking a look at the way your body looks. It could be getting hair done, eyelash extensions. It could be anything within the body, because you want to feel good. And there's nothing wrong with feeling good. So whether this is, Botox, whether it is, exercising for that, whatever it is, don't feel shamed on how you want to feel and how you want to look. It's not up to society to tell you that. It's about how you feel in your own skin. So there is something here that some of you may feel like you're being judged, or you are criticized for the way you look or how you take care of yourself. Let that fall to the wayside here, and you do what makes you feel good spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally. Some of you were trying to silence the intuitive voice. Some of you knew possibly, for example, let's say some of you were carrying a little bit extra weight, and your intuition, you knew that you didn't feel great walking up the stairs, or you didn't feel great while you were taking your children to the park, and your intuition, or maybe even the ego, mix of both, in the back of the mind are saying, I want to feel better. I need to feel better. I have to take this next step, right? So there's something here that's been a whisper, and I feel like it's getting louder and louder and louder, where you can no longer silence it. So again, that's just an example, but it could be for any area of your life. Perhaps it's a job, perhaps it's a relationship. It may have to do with your body, or withdrawing from a relationship or a partnership that is negative, or down talking. Someone may be down talking you, or they may be telling you that your body is not good enough, or something negative. There's something around negative self-talk, whether this is you speaking to yourself this way or someone else, but it's time to cut that out. It's time to cut that out, literally, and, erase those negative thought patterns and replace them with something more positive, more uplifting, more healing is what I'm getting here. Now, you also have the Page of Wands showing up here. Pages can bring in news. They can bring in the energy of children. It can be new beginnings, but for some of you, this is some rapid fire planning. This can be boot camp energy. So I am getting here, some of you are getting a swift kick in the you-know-what to kick up your game, to step up your game here in career, in love, in health. It's time for you to step it up a notch. And I get alignment, and that's coming up again for you. So there's something here with you getting in alignment with your dreams, your goals, your aspirations, because you're going back to the drawing board and you're saying, okay, I really want to go all in this time. No giving up. What do I need to do? And you could be holding yourself accountable. I am getting here accountability partner. So for example, maybe you're signing up to go to a gym, but you are doing it with your best friend. So the both of you can be accountable and hold each other accountable for those goals. So there's something here with accountability. It could be a group that you join online. It can be some sort of support that you have. It could be therapy, coaching, whatever this is here. I feel like you are taking the physical steps to make it happen. This is beautiful because some of you are procrastinating taking action and you're ready to this month because again, your intuition is getting louder and louder and louder where you can't silence it because what's happening now is you feel it. Where in the past, maybe you were able to see it, right? For example, let's go with that weight scenario. Maybe you were able to see the weights, but you still felt good and you're like, yeah, I can drink whatever I want. I can eat that burger. I can do this or do that. Well, now you're starting to feel how it's affecting you and you're saying, well, I really don't like the way it makes me feel. I don't like the way it makes me look. That was a given, but now it's showing up as a double whammy and I really have to take care of it. So a lot of you are starting to feel that something is pushing you or pulling you in a new direction. So going back to the drawing board, starting over. Now, if this is career, a lot of you want to do something that's more fulfilling, right? Knight of Cups energy could be an offer coming your way that is going to feel more in alignment. There's that word again, more in alignment with your heart and soul. If this is love, you may want to start something fresh. You may say, scratch that, right? That conversation just completely went in a direction I didn't want it to go. Let's start over. Can we have a fresh new start? For others of you, if this is the body, I do feel like, again, there's something that you are being pulled or attracted to because the Knight of Cups is a very highly magnetized, attractive energy. For a lot of you, this is you because you are paying attention to the way you look. Some of you may have felt in the past that you didn't still have it. You didn't have the looks or you didn't have the smarts, the intelligence, whatever it may have been, but Spirit is letting you know here that you still got it. Okay, that's important. Some of you need to hear that you still got it. You still got that magic. You still got that zest, that humor. Remember that soul on the inside, that energy is what captivates people. Yes, of course, that physical appearance, that's something we see, but it's ultimately the essence of a person that really captures that energy and that dynamic. And I feel like you have that. And even though the body may be changing, you may be changing, there is this energy here of loving yourself unconditionally. Because remember that unconditional love is where you came from and the body changes. We change on the physical, but inside that essence and that soul, that is you. So there's something here with not interrupting the flow, not sabotaging the flow, not saying, I don't look good, therefore I'm just going to say no to that date. Or I'm not smart enough, I'm not even going to go for that job. Stop stepping in your own way for those of you that feel like you've done that, right? We've all done that at times. We self-sabotage based on conditions, based on physical conditions, outer conditions, whatever it may be. But this is about you having that drive, having that belief, and having that push and motivation to move forward in whatever it is that you want with confidence, not doubt. So go on, move forward because the heart is opening up for you and you're aligning with what it is that you want. because some of you are even coming out of a karmic cycle. You may be feeling fresh, getting back out there, dipping your toes in the water. Maybe you've been out of work for a while and you're putting yourself back into the work scenario. If this is dating, you may be putting yourself out there, but you had to learn some valuable lessons along the way. I am getting here, some of you may have had or undergone a weight loss surgery or a major transformation within the body, and it may be a little bit fearful, but you're stepping out there with a renewed sense of confidence. If this isn't physical, it's definitely an internal shift, because you have been putting yourself in that hermit energy for some of you. This is about doing that soul searching. You've isolated. Maybe it was even due to COVID. Some of you went through some major changes. I am getting here sobriety as well. Sobriety, you have withstained, or you've taken a step back from something, and there could be absolute or complete sobriety around a situation. Please take that as it resonates. And you may have felt a little bit secluded or isolated, but you are emerging. You're spreading your wings here, Scorpio. And I really love this, but you had to go inward. You had to do that self-reflection. You had to go through that period. And for those of you that are saying, Melissa, I'm still in that hermit mode. I don't really want to put myself out there, even though my intuition is urging me to. This is time for you to open up. And it doesn't mean that you have to go out there and put yourself in the middle of, Central Park or something like that. This can be about you taking the baby steps, whatever that may look like to you, to open up, spread those wings, fly someplace that, feels familiar at first, and then fly a little bit further, and then, trust, of course, but it'll help you rebuild this solar plexus, this confidence builder within you, getting comfortable within your own skin. And look at her. Isn't this interesting that we're talking about body talk, and the picture in this hermit energy here, she's sitting there and she is butt naked. She is learning to be comfortable, love herself unconditionally, but she's gone through some dark nights. Look at around her. It feels very, very dark, but she's in her isolation, but she has that energy of the window right there, and it's light out and a new day has dawned, and she's putting herself into a new position, because this hermit energy can at times withdraw, reject. It can feel a little bit lonely, but I feel like you've done the introspection, and now it's time for you to either teach, as we mentioned earlier. It could be time to help others overcome some of the battles that you've overcome here, but I am getting this sense of spreading your wings here, Scorpio. Now, towards the end of the month, I mean, you can't make this up. Beautiful energy. You have the star and you have the sun. Awesome energy here. The star is all about a bright new opportunity. Don't dim your light to fit in. Don't seclude yourself. Don't seclude your gifts or your heart or your love because of external conditions. Okay, the star here is saying there's a bright opportunity, one that is going to bring in unbridled joy. Yes, your joy has been dampened in the past. Yes, you've had the rug pulled out from underneath you. That was in the past. It doesn't mean that every single new opportunity that looks, good, that's bright, the same thing is going to happen. And sometimes we replay that old mental story in our head over and over. Sometimes we don't have that pizzazz or that zest because the excitement is wore off because of whatever this is here. Whatever you've told yourself, whatever someone else has told you, and you started to believe. The sun card is the most powerful, abundant, attractive energy. And I feel like there's a huge, huge glow up here for you, Scorpio, where you are on fire. Some of you also pay attention because there could be sunburn as well. You actually have a card that talks about stinging, life stings. So some of you, this may make sense. There could be something with aloe vera plants, aloe vera gel, or, spending some time in the sun. It could be sunburnt, or, make sure that you are taking precautions if you don't want that to happen. Some of you may have burns as well. There could be scars from a fire that's happened in the past. Please, of course, take that as it resonates. And you may think that you are a monster, but in fact, you are beautiful inside and out. So don't let those scars define you. Now, some of you carry those scars within. Okay, maybe on the outside, you look completely different, but on the inside, you're carrying and holding these scars. I feel like it's very important for you to eliminate and release that negative self-talk. Okay. Very deep. It may not resonate with everyone. Please take it as it does. So when it comes to money, when it comes to career, income, wealth, you have the skull card showing up here, but this is past position. So I feel like a lot of you, yes, you may have gone through a rough patch. You may have had to borrow money from family, from a bank, from maybe your savings, or if you had, retirement. There's something here about borrowing money because you may have been lower on cash. Now, for a lot of you, you have a career where you have been reinventing yourself. Whether you are in hospice, you could be a healer. Maybe you were out of work for a period of time and you had to borrow. This could be even unemployment. I am getting that you've been reinventing yourself to open your heart up to doing what it is that you love. And for a lot of you, it is being of service or helping others on their healing journey. And it can also be, some of you may have gotten sick. There could have been an illness. Someone around you, there may have been an illness that you had to help someone else overcome. Or some of you, you were there while they had their last breath. Or there could be a scar around you not being there when you, I'm getting here, thought you should be, but that's a feeling that needs to be released because you were there in spirit is what I'm sensing. Please, again, take that as it resonates. Some of you may be CNAs, you may be light workers. A lot of you are starseeds. A lot of you are healers, whether you do this in your professional life or not. But I do feel like you've been reinventing yourself when it comes to how you believe money comes to you, your money beliefs, what you do for a living. Because your next card here is the treasure and you have the award. So this is a beautiful time here. In the month of July, I sense that you're not going to have to worry about your finances. This is about having that money in reserve, having a little bit more. Some of you are an executive, you may be in sales, you may have planned good, even though you went through this reinventive period here. A lot of you did some really amazing planning. And for a huge majority of you, I'd say 99% of you, this time has been all about discovery, going within and reclaiming your hidden talents. It is about you opening up to that opportunity, not dimming your gifts, but opening them up here. So I do feel for a lot of you, this is hidden talents and you are opening up. And some of you, your talents are going to help you make a living, right? This could be spiritual talents, whatever it may be for you, but it can bring in additional money. It can be communication skills, negotiation. It could be selling, sales. Some of you, there's something with you side hustling, selling something. Maybe you are able to flip items. You're able to make profit off of them. Maybe it's antiquing. It could be thrifting. For others of you, I feel like you may create something and maybe sell it on Etsy. I am sensing whatever it is that your gift is, it's going to make you some money. It's going to make you some extra. Now, you also have the award card. A lot of you may even be influencers. Scorpio, you may be in the spotlight this month where you're getting noticed more. This can be about a payout, payoff, hard work, recognition, advancement. You're getting noticed. And this can be the card of professional work, fame. This could be an award that's handed to you, a promotion. Some of you are winning money. Money is being owed to you. It's coming. If money is owed to you, I feel like this is the month that you see it in the tangible, in the physical. Something you have been working hard, body, right? You're going to see some goals within the body. You'll see some of your milestones within career. Even though we're talking about career here, net worth equals self-worth and vice versa. Nancy Levin has a really good book, Net Worth Equals Self-Worth. And I feel like a lot of you, you're holding that winning ticket in a sense. You're holding some sort of an award. I'm also getting that there could have been a fundraiser when it comes to career, or there could have been a walkathon or a marathon, something here, a fundraiser, an event that you may have been part of or you were organizing. Please take that as it resonates. All right, when it comes to love, some of you had to free yourself from self-sabotage, from a negative relationship, a toxic pattern, karmic cycle, limiting beliefs. This is a time for you to free yourself. And a lot of you have done this in the past or you're still working on it, but it says it's time to take back control of your life. So Scorpio, it's time for you to get into that energy of loving yourself. A lot of you, I'm hearing here as well, some of you went through a breakup or a separation, because you do have separation here, and it says time apart, may have been on the horizon, or maybe it is on the horizon, but I feel like you're going to focus on you and looking good. And someone may say to you, well, why are you getting in better shape now? Or who are you getting in better shape for? So I feel like there is a little bit of resentment behind some words that someone says to you. If you are in a relationship where you are bettering yourself, but another person isn't, I feel like there's a little bit of bitterness. But you can lead a horse to water, you can't make it drink, as I always say. So you being that role model may actually help someone shift their lifestyle as well. But sometimes we feed off of that energy. And sometimes if you're wanting to get healthy, but your partner or your spouse over here is eating a box of donuts and you're drooling because you want a donut, it's about you staying in your alignment, right? What are your morals? What are your, what's your integrity? Would eating that donut go against what you are trying to do for yourself? So there's something here with hard work paying off, and I feel like you're going to do what you have to do. Now, you also have this could be the one. So some of you are feeling better to attract the one. So when we say the one, this could be a romantic partnership. 2 of Cups energy I'm getting right away. Could be, I'm also getting Gemini and I'm getting Sagittarius. So Scorpio, you've already met or you are about to meet the romantic partner you seek. So I feel some of you may even be wanting to get healthy, and your partner may want to get healthy with you, and the both of you want to live a better lifestyle. And if that's the person, I feel like the both of you can do this together. Okay. All right, now we have this beautiful Age of Aquarius Tarot and Oracle that I was gifted. I will link this deck in the description box below. It should be the last one. Very beautiful artwork. Now I'm using the Oracle section, and we have here healing stones. I love the symbology and the energy of these cards. If you haven't checked them out, feel free to do so. But the healing stones here, a lot of you, again, are working with crystals. You could be working with singing bowls. Some of you may come across a crystal that you feel so drawn to or so pulled to in July. I really want you to trust that. Carry it with you. Do some meditative work with it. Purchase it if it's in purchase, if you're gifted one. Or you may feel a call to gift someone else, maybe a stone that you've had for quite some time. Whenever the healing stones come up, oh, thank you, Spirit. Okay. I'm getting here, it's more than just a gemstone. Some of you may actually see while you're out at the beach, you may see a heart-shaped stone I'm getting. And then they're also showing me the stone that has the hole through it. There's a stone that has a hole through it. Now you may already have this, or it may be something you find, and it doesn't have to be, an amethyst or something of that. It could be a rock or a stone that you find on the ground or at the beach as well. So very interesting. I love that. Okay. Some of you may work with crystal wrapping, crystal jewelry. You may sell stones. You may be shopping on Etsy or wherever as well. I'm getting a bracelet, something with a bracelet as well. Please take that as it resonates. All right. We also have here 4 paths of yoga. Some of you may be yoga instructors. You may be called to be more flexible with the body, with the mind. Now, the 4 paths of yoga, I'm not a yogi, but you also have the word here. It says bhakti, devotion. I hope I'm pronouncing these words correctly. You yogis out there, if I'm miscorrect or mispronouncing them, I apologize. We do have karma, which is interesting because you have soul lessons here as well, which talks about karma. And it says action, selfless service. Next we have Nana, but it has a J, so I don't know if the J is silent. Knowledge, self-study. So some of you have really gained that knowledge, and we actually have the, teaching and wisdom on the soul lessons card here. And then Raja as well, self-discipline and practice. So wow, the 4 paths of yoga kind of go hand in hand with what we've been talking about with the body talk and the detox. So who's a yogi out there? Raise your hand. I'd love to see it in the comment section. If you've been contemplating taking a trip or getting a yoga certification or going to a yoga class, please listen to your intuition, because it's not just a fleeing thought. It is your intuition trying to get your attention. And you have the listen card as we say that. So listening here is going to be very powerful. Listen to your higher self, listen to your spiritual team, listen to your own ideas, listen to your heart and your brilliant mind. This is about listening to others as well, listening to what's behind the words, tuning into the energy. There's something here with frequencies as well. Some of you may be singers, you may be musicians in a band, you may work with, again, crystals or singing bowls as well. This could be frequencies. So I'm really loving this for you. All right. From the soul truth, you have, when was the last time I danced freely? So there could be something with dance and movement here as well, because dancing will shift you into a beautiful state. It'll get you out of your head and into your body and heart, because fear lives in the head, along with anxiety, control, guilt, frustration, and impatience. In just a few minutes of dancing, you will make the shift. You will feel a change of joy, a charge of joy, and confidence take over, and you will feel a soul reminder to live and lead from your heart. Dancing is a tool to ground us in the now. It triggers happiness, and it is the gateway to freedom. To become free, dance. Today's soul action, Scorpio. Dance for 3 minutes to your favorite song. Notice the inward fire grow within you and the feeling you feel being you. You are a wild, loving force. Express it with dance. Beautiful. Even dancing while you're in the kitchen making dinner, dancing to the refrigerator to grab something, dancing to the restroom, wherever it is, dance in public, because it's going to shift your energy. And I've been getting this. Some of you may even be taking aerial yoga. This could be laughing yoga. You may be doing some TRE, holistic alternative therapies. There could be a lot of different things that you're being called to do at this time, but move the body. There's something here with stagnant energy, and in order for you to open up to new opportunities, you got to get that energy moving and flowing. All right, at this time, I just ask, if you can, Scorpio, we're going to get a few messages from your spirit animals. So if you can, take a deep breath in from that solar plexus chakra, the belly area. Close your eyes and tune into that third eye center, the area between your eyebrows. And I want you to imagine the first animal or animals that show up in your mind's eye. Now, this could be an animal that flies high in the sky. It could be an animal that swims deep in the sea. This animal could be wild, magical, mystical, or even domesticated. It could be an animal that's crossed over the rainbow bridge, or one that's visited through your dreams. There is no right or wrong answer, Scorpio. And if you need a moment, just pause the video and come back when you are ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, where I draw one lucky winner around the first of each month and post right back here on the channel, all you need to do is drop your animals in the comment section below. So please make sure you've hit that subscribe and bell button so you don't miss that notification. All right, right away you have Wasp Spirit, and it says, sometimes life stings. Yeah, sometimes we take a hit, right? Sometimes we go through challenges and ups and downs, but it's through those stings, it's through those ups and downs that help shape us, right? It helps us become who we are. But I also get that energy here. Some of you may be allergic to bees. There could be here that burn or that sting as well. That's where aloe vera may come handy, may come in. Some of you may be drinking aloe vera juice because you have the detox here. Of course, please seek a nutritionist or a medical professional if need be. But I do have the stinging here. I don't feel like this is something coming in that's going to sting. I feel like it's something of recovery, but it's you staying consistent to the healing of whatever this was for you. Now, some of you may be 64. You may be born on the 6th or the 19th. We also have dog spirit, and some of you may have been seeing your own dog. Could have been a coyote. It could have been a wolf as well. Be loyal to what you love. It's also card 19. The Sun card is card 19, which we see here as well, 1 and 9 also equals 1, or excuse me, 10 breaks down to 1, which is all about a new beginning. So a lot of you are heading towards something new, a new opportunity, right? With the Page of Wands, going back to the drawing board to head towards what you love with the Knight of Cups here. So be loyal to your heart is what dog is telling you. Be loyal. Just like I was loyal to you. Okay, some of you had a dog that was very loyal. That just came out completely. Some of you need to hear that. Now, you have the Beaver, which I love the Beaver. This is laying a solid foundation. It's card 6. It's that Lovers. It's that Gemini energy as well. I thought we mentioned Gemini early in your reading. Now, the Beaver is, yes, laying something solid that I feel is going to bring you this treasure, right? If you stay true to your heart, it's going to bring in worry-free finances, and it's also going to bring in some sort of recognition or award. You're going to lay a solid foundation. A lot of you already have. Keep on going. Stay consistent. It could be in your career. It could be within your health. It could be in your love life. Consistency is key. Now, last but not least here, you have card 32. Some of you are 32, or you are in a life path 5. Or a 5 personal year. Some of you have absolutely gone through those challenges. And card 32 is all about here and the now. It's being in the now. Let's see here. 32 is all about being fully present in the moment. That's what the Sun card reminds you as well, to be present. This is about living one day at a time, Scorpio. Everything happens in the now, in the present. Only this moment counts. You have what it takes to handle anything today if you let go of the need to look into the future or reflect on the past. Be present and notice what is going on right now. This very moment has the potential for you to create miracles in your life. When it comes to money or prosperity, relationships first, it's easy to yearn for a love affair or friendship you may not have right now. One that is more romantic, more fun, more reliable, more passionate. The good old days are gone and a new day has dawned. Didn't we say that here with the Hermit? Some of you are in that self-reflective period and a new day has dawned here. Tomorrow is beyond your reach. Yesterday cannot return. The now is all that is available to you. Stay present and aware that in this moment, as you cherish and approve of your beautiful self, you are a magnet for love. Yes, you are. Did you know that? Did you know that, Spirit? You're a magnet. Turn to the Spirit to feel the joy of love in the here and now. Now, when it comes to money, what you are working on is golden, and your efforts will leave a powerful legacy. Focus on meeting a goal in the far-off future. Focus not on meeting a goal in the far-off future, but on creating your dream right now, releasing your desire for an outcome and owning that it already exists. It will appear in the material world as if by magic. Claim your prosperity now. The essence is more important than the form. Oh my gosh, we talked about that in the beginning. The essence, your energy is more important than the physical. That's the reminder here for you. The essence is more important than the form. When you are immersed in prosperous thoughts, you automatically tune into a sense of timelessness and unlimited potential. You can act as if, in spite of the temporary outer conditions, you are prosperous at this time. What you think now becomes your reality, so stay present. Beautiful energy here. So I'm loving this for you. There's going to be a lot of shifts, a lot of changes. This is the month for you to focus on being right here, right now. If you need a reminder, go back and read The Secret. Read The Power of Now to remind you that now is the moment that is right in front of you and it's all that you have, right? So focus on staying present this month. Beautiful energy, Scorpio. I hope this resonates. If so, feel free to hit that thumbs up button. I would love to see those power animals in the comment section below. And if you are vibing with the energy of the channel and you haven't already hit that subscribe and bell button, feel free to do so. Thank you so much for tuning in and spending your precious time and energy here. Lots of love.